Last time on City Skylines, Flood City. Okay, we have a really big problem right here. This is not good. Oh, jeez. My effort may have been futile. My dike system has officially failed completely. Hello and welcome to another episode of City Skylines with Czar Peppers. Now, if you recall, last time we had a bit of a disaster on our hands. I built this dam system hoping to lower the flood levels over here. I'm kind of losing my voice today. What was I saying? Alright, we put those dams down to try and help with the flooding, but it just made everything way worse. And it pretty much flooded out this entire area of the screen. I had built this dike here by tearing down a whole bunch of city blocks through here to try and stop the progression of the flooding, but it was overrun. This area was probably the worst hit. I had to rebuild this road system so it went over this bridge rather than under it. However, the water down there has cleared up now. Another thing that you might notice is they've added something really cool. Rain and thunderstorms to this game, which I think is pretty cool. That's a new addition. I also upgraded this bridge. I had done a 6-lane normal roadway thing, but I decided to do a 2-lane highway just to make everything go a bit quicker. And I have this rather interesting intersection. But yeah, oh yeah, and this is a new residential area up here. Kind of reminds me of the Norwood Flats in Winnipeg. Neighborhood I grew up in. Well, I grew up in a few neighborhoods, but that was one of them. Another new addition is this particular exit, which was originally... where was it originally? I don't remember. I think it was in here. No, it was here, right here, in this area. But that got all flooded out, and it was flooded for quite a while, so I had to rebuild it over here. Quite a sophisticated exit here. Kind of like it. It looks cool. I really like how in the rain it shows the reflection of puddles on the streets. I think that's really cool. Very, very neat. Good job, whatever company makes this game. Now, if you remember, I had a pretty big mess of an industrial area right here. There was just way too much traffic. It was too big an area to support the small roads here. So I tore a bunch of it down and I built a few new industrial areas. And these ones I've actually put some thinking into it. Made a one-way going around this way, and then smaller roads going in between, and it works out pretty well. Although I'm going to have to fix this. I guess I don't have enough unskilled or uneducated workers. This is a bigger example of the same thing, and it works very nicely. Basically what I do is I do a one-way going around, or usually, maybe not all the way around, but maybe through the center. Then we have the exit coming in, one way they go around, and then they come out on the exit on this side. Now if I recall correctly, once I recorded this it doesn't show the cursor, so that probably means absolutely nothing to you. Grrr. And this right here is the memorial to all those who perished in the Great Flood of 2016. They shall be remembered forever. Now, what I really need at the moment is commercial space. So I was thinking I might use this area down here to make a bit more commercial, because we have quite a bit of commercial demand. Although I usually don't like putting them right beside houses because they cause noise pollution, but oh well. The only problem with this reflecting thing is I can't really tell what kind of roads they are. That's alright till I can figure that out. Maybe I can make it on this side. Yeah, I think that's a good idea. I just need to make find a good route that goes over that, to go over that highway. I'm gonna have to upgrade a road. Got a cemetery on that one, so, well, what we could do is we could do the small 4-lane up to here, and then we will do this one right up along here and tear down a bunch of lovely people's houses. Sorry. What we'll do is we'll go sideways, make a nice little bridge over here. Maybe we'll make an exit, and then go straight down, or maybe we'll curve it to go this way. Yeah, that should work. Now to get to work. So we've started this little thing. Obviously I have plans to make it a bit more... I want to build the residential areas all the way out to the highway, and then we can put some trees along the highway to help with noise pollution. And then they have an easy way of getting to work over here, and I want to develop this whole area. There's lots of space to develop over here, so that should be perfect. And now on to what I mainly wanted to do in this video is, again, try and solve the flooding issue. Now, we had a big problem when we made these dams. I don't know what happened, but it just made a huge surge wave that pretty much wiped through the entire city. So what I would like to do now, and is the reason why I have the unlimited money mod on, because the land altercation tool costs tons of money for stuff like this, so that's why I put it on. I want to make a diversion channel that will go down here and divert into this river, sort of like this one, but more effective. This one doesn't really seem to work all that well. And hope it doesn't wipe my entire city out again. Ugh, it looks like we have some new traffic problems. Problem with these ports, or the cargo harbors, is they create so much traffic going to them. And the annoying thing is you can't place them on a bigger road. You have to place them on this only dual lane road, so you can make the biggest road you want, but when it gets here, it bottlenecks. Alright, my traffic problem is going to have to wait because I need to complete this. So basically what we're going to do is I think we'll take the water from down here, or maybe from up here instead. No, from down here. And then we're going to make a bypass that will go all the way down to this river, and then hopefully drain stuff out of here. It's probably going to flood out all my sewage treatment plants, but we can move them after. Well, let's see if we can do this. Oh, I guess I have to turn the terrain mod back on. One sec. Okay, so what we've done is made a great big channel that will hopefully divert this water around and make water levels go down a bit. So let's turn things up a notch. Although it's probably just going to end up flooding out my city again. Well, it's going to take a while for this to cycle down. I guess we'll see what happens in a moment. Well, I've been doing a few other things, and it looks like water levels are indeed going down. I've actually done something that has worked. It's worked so far. But these dumps are kind of screwed. Yeah, this should work very well in diverting the water around the city. Although what I should do right here is bring the level back up so it doesn't back up into my city. Wouldn't want that. That should be alright. One more layer just to be safe. Don't want a false sense of security like last time. Wonderful. And we'll make it go over here. Okay. Well, only time will tell. I wonder why I'm losing a bunch of power. Maybe because some things aren't in water anymore? Not sure. Losing power to this area. Got plenty of electricity. Now let's just dump a few more of those, these. Doop, blop, blop. Problem solved. Whoops. Only problem is these probably won't be in the water for much longer if things keep up the way they are going. Oh well. Getting some weird things going on. I keep getting like frame pauses and an annoying clicking sound. So I'll just show you what's happening. We've got floodwater diverting into this area just like I wanted, and water is going down here, helping everything for the city. I also added some more residential in here, a new commercial over here, and things are going pretty well in Flood City. So on that note, I'm going to call it night and then start trying to troubleshoot this problem. See ya. Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3, testing.